If your computer suddenly shows a message saying it's infected with a virus, warns you not to shut it down, and tells you to call a phone number right away, I want you to pause for a moment. You're not alone, and you're not stupid for feeling alarmed. I'm Tony from Why Not Tech Services here in Lethbridge, and I see this exact situation almost every single week. Fake virus pop ups are one of the most common scams targeting home users and seniors right now. They're designed to scare you, rush you, and make you act before you have time to think. These messages often claim to be from Microsoft, Windows, Apple, or your internet provider like Shaw or Telus. They use official looking logos, scary language, and sometimes even loud noises or voice warnings. The goal is simple: make you call the number on the screen. Here's the most important thing I want you to understand: real companies do not do this. Microsoft doesn't send pop ups telling you to call them. Apple doesn't lock your screen and demand action. Internet providers do not use browser warnings to contact their customers. If a message tells you to call immediately, that alone is a major red flag. Now let's talk about why these pop ups are so effective. They're not technical attacks, they're psychological ones. They rely on fear, urgency, and authority. Words like critical, immediate, and data loss are meant to shut down your reasoning and trigger panic. And once panic sets in, people are more likely to follow instructions without questioning. If you ever see one of these pop ups, here's what not to do. Do not call the number on the screen. Do not click any buttons inside the pop up. Do not allow anyone remote access to your computer. Once remote access is granted, scammers can install tools, steal information, or even lock you out of your own system. So, what should you do instead? First, just try to close the web browser normally. If that works, great. The problem may already be gone. If the browser won't close, restart the computer. A full restart clears most browser based pop ups immediately. In many cases, that's all that's needed. Now, sometimes people ask me, well, what if the pop up comes back? That's when the computer needs to be checked for things like malicious extensions, unwanted software, or remote access tools that were installed without your knowledge. And this brings me to an important point. If you already clicked on something or spoke to someone on the phone, do not feel embarrassed. These scams work because they are convincing. They are professionally designed, and they target good, honest people. The important thing is stopping the damage and securing the system properly. That's exactly what scam cleanup is for. During a cleanup, I check for remote access software, malware, browser hijacking, and other security risks. I also help reset passwords and explain what happened in plain English so that you're better protected going forward. If you're watching this and you're not sure whether something you saw was real or fake, that uncertainty alone is reason enough to ask for help. It's always better to pause and ask than to act out of fear. I provide scam and fraud cleanup services here in Lethbridge, and all my on site work is billed hourly. I'll always explain what I find and what steps are actually necessary. So if this video helped you understand how these scams work, consider sharing it with someone who might be at risk. These pop ups spread because people don't talk about them. You'll find some helpful links below if you need assistance or want to learn more. This has been Tony with Why Not Tech Services. Thanks for watching, and why not enjoy your technology?